Hi, Gemini. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading. This is a twin flame reading for all my Geminis or cross watchers. See what's going on in your twin connections. What are they thinking and feeling? Where is this connection headed? What does Spirit have for you? Welcome to anybody that's new. Welcome. Back to all my Geminis. Thank you for your love and support. So grateful always. Spirit, if you could please share with me for my twin connections, what is it that you want them to know? Where are they headed? What do you have for them at this time? I am listening for you now. Turning over a new leaf, improvements in attitude and change. A victory, success, rewards, spotlights. Maybe if we make some changes, maybe we have some success in this connection, or we feel like things are moving forward. I have a rainbow, bad vibes and clearing up. After a storm, there's always a rainbow. So maybe we're getting through something. Maybe something that we've been working through is shifting. That rainbow's coming out. That's nice. And cleaning up, letting go of what no longer is serving you. So maybe some kind of storm. Okay. Maybe we have, twins. Unfortunately, twins have storms. They definitely have storms. And they're saying bottom of the deck, they want you to know that I have loyalty, trustworthy, reliable, and they honor you. So we have gone through something. Maybe our trust has been tested. Maybe there has been some kind of challenge, some kind of storm, and then the rainbow comes out. Let's see what they're saying with the cards. Lots of love messages today, lots of cards. Spirit, these are really big cards. I have to shuffle shuffle them over here so they don't like go all over the place. Let's see what I have. I have the number 7, which is my chariot, Peter Pan. These are kind of fairy tale cards. So I have this Peter Pan and this chariot charging full steam ahead. I have the 3 little pigs, which is my this is my judgment card. That's interesting. Okay, so that's my judgment card. And then I have little red cap, which is my fool. Okay, that's beautiful. So I have this kind of new journey that we're not giving up, right? 3 little pigs huff and puff and blow the house down, but the 3 little pigs survive. Like, what was going on. So, Peter Pan, a little bit of believe in the fairy tale, right? Of course, believe in this journey that we are on. And bottom of the deck is the 2 of Wands. So believe in the future, plan for the future, think ahead. I like that. If we have gone through, like we went through a storm and the rainbow is back, it came back with hope. Maybe we got through something that was difficult. Maybe we have, they're saying one more. I have a 6 of Wands, and you can see here this celebration. Maybe we had a challenge. Maybe we had something that we both had to face, whether it was a trust issue or vulnerabilities, insecurities, something that we both went through, and we got to the other side. Sometimes we just have to go through it to learn about each other. Let's see what the messages are. But I do feel like I'm celebrating, and I do feel really, really hopeful for the future right now. As twin flames, we are here to ascend to help others to do the same. So look at the hot air balloons like taking off in the background, and they're kind of rainbow colors too. So I'm loving this. Twin flames, they're such a special connection. When they are good, they are incredible. They want to be together all the time. They have so much in common. They share so much. Their experiences are very similar, and they just enjoy each other when it's really good. Don't judge this, just surrender. I know it's triggering, but from a higher perspective, it's clearing energy and bringing us closer together. So maybe we went through something that we had to surrender to. Surrender to our fears, surrender to this is deeper than I thought I'd ever be in. I'm more in love with you than I ever thought I would be with somebody, and that scares me. Maybe we had to surrender to something. I know the universe works in mysterious ways, but sometimes I judge the situation instead of surrendering to it. So, something to surrender to, definitely. That's a double message with the surrender. We had to let go of something, surrender to this love. It could be as simple as that. Love like ours can change the world. Maybe both of us have never felt this degree of intimacy before. Maybe we had a very difficult time in the beginning, realizing that it was real or true. You know, it's hard to wrap your head around it sometimes because it is so good. So maybe we struggled with that. Maybe that's, you know, if that's the biggest struggle that you had, you know, that's, you're lucky. But sometimes it creates all kinds of fears and insecurities in us because how could you love somebody so deeply? Because you automatically go to, I would be devastated if anything ever happened to us. But don't worry about those things. I don't have the courage to face you. Maybe there was a point where I couldn't express my feelings. I couldn't share with you my fears. You know, maybe that went through your head. We are soulmates, twin mates, you know, twin flames, soulmates. It's a soul connection. I haven't been the same since we met. Like, what did you do to me? You changed me. You know, I used to think that I understood relationships, or I used to think that I was in control of my feelings. And now all of a sudden I'm struggling with, you know, who am I and where are all these feelings coming from? I'm willing to do anything for us to be together. So we're willing to jump through hoops. We're willing to work through these fears. We're willing to talk about them. It's okay. I can't see myself with anybody else but you. And that typically happens when we meet our twin. Nothing compares to the intensity a twin brings into your life. It's not just the passion, it's the I swear I can read your mind. I can finish your sentences. I know when something's wrong with you. I can feel it in my soul. You know, it's just such a deep, intimate connection. So it's very, very difficult to either want to be with somebody else ever, or if you try to be with somebody else, it just doesn't seem to work for some reason. I'm going to make this work. Look at, like, I'm going to make this work. Trust me. Maybe we had some difficulty with trust in the beginning. Maybe we were struggling with that. Maybe we just had to talk those things through, something like that. We had some self doubt about this connection. It's too good to be true. I'm struggling with this is all going to go away as fast as it came into me. Don't doubt that. Think more along the lines of, you know, spirit wants you to be loved. You know, that's why they brought you together. You know, you found your twin for a reason because it is an intense love. It's a deep love. It's a soul connection. You share the same heart. So trust that love. Believe in that love. Enjoy that love. You know, it's a gift. Spirit, please share with me. Where is this connection headed? What does my twin want out of this connection? I have strength, temperance. I have a tower. And I have a lovers. A little bit of you're giving me the strength and the power to either remove something from my life that's no longer serving them. Something, I mean, a tower doesn't mean that we are breaking up or we're ending things. It means that somebody has to make a significant change. Something will change so that something new comes in, right? So maybe your person's saying, I want more peace and balance in my life. I know that you bring me more peace and balance in my life. I know that you are my soul connection. I've never felt the way that I feel with you. And maybe there's something in their life or something from their past that they need to put aside in order for this love to flourish, in order for this love to really be the best that it can be. The infinity symbol did jump out at me above my lion today, the sense of this infinite love, this we'll be together eternally, just that did jump out at me when I flipped that card over. So that was beautiful. But maybe something has to change within this connection. A little bit of I've made up my mind. I'm not going to give up on you. I'm not going to give up on us. And we will get through anything. We will survive anything, any hardships that come our way. I feel like we can do it together. As long as we're honest and truthful, trust is important in this connection for sure. I do feel like that was kind of a hurdle that we had to get over. We had to build that trust. And fear was a big issue in this connection. We had to surrender to the fear and not worry about it. I let me in. I promise I won't hurt you. Maybe that was the fear. I don't want to get hurt. I don't want a broken heart. You're the person that could hurt me. I've never loved anybody this deeply. So promises of I'm not going to give up on you. I'm not going to give up on this connection. I'm all in. I'm committed. Happily ever after does happen. So they believe in happily ever after. That's nice. That's what we want. We want that. I have a maybe we have some big plans. I don't know. Maybe what, Spirit? What do you have for us? Keep an open heart. Maybe all of our dreams will come true. Maybe they're just trying to be hopeful and not be trying to be realistic at the same time. Like, I do believe happily ever after always happens. Our love story is unfinished. Part of me feels like this is just the beginning of our love story. Maybe we've gone through quite a bit already, but maybe it's just truly the beginning. When you get to a place where you feel secure with somebody and they're saying, I promise I won't hurt you. I don't want that for you and I don't want it for me. Maybe that's the beginning, of it feels more grounded or more concrete, and this connection is moving in the right direction. I have the number 30, far, far away, creative daydreaming. I'm daydreaming about a future with this person. I'm daydreaming about what our life could be like with happily ever after. What does that look like? Family, home, buying a home, sharing our life together. The child of the moon, number 36. Forgiveness and transcending the ego. When we had this feeling of I need to change, maybe their ego interferes in this connection. Maybe we struggle with, some my way or the highway, or I've always done it a certain way and I'm having a hard time being flexible, or I'm having a hard time incorporating you into my life full time because I have been a bachelor or bachelorette all this time, so there could be some changes. Cry for nature. And I had the number 8. And mourning for something sacred which seems lost. So maybe there's some old hurt, some old wounds, old feelings that we are still working through. And that's okay. It could be, I don't know, just, sometimes we, especially in this intimate of a connection, you're happy. And then there's a part of you that is scared, right? And there's a sense of like, they'll be looking at you and saying, well, why are you crying? You're like, well, I'm crying because I'm happy. It's like you're purging old hurt, you're purging old wounds, and you are truly happy in this connection. But there could be something inside of you that just is released. because you finally feel safe or you finally feel secure. And Spirit's saying one more of these. These are so pretty. Beauty and the Beast, it's an unconditional love. And then she has an intuitive eye on her forehead. So it is an unconditional love. And the number 31 is in this card. So intuitively, you may be feeling, my heart, my mind, my body, my soul is telling me that this is the person I'm going to spend the rest of my life with. This is the person that I'm meant to be with. So that could be going on all around you, that you literally will spend your lifetime with your twin, which is beautiful. So you both want the same things, is what Spirit just said to me. So it's not just you who's wishing this. They want the same thing you want. I have a Justice card. It could be a marriage, could be a commitment in the future. I have a 4 of Wands. I have a 4 Cups, waiting. And a 5 of Pentacles. Again, the sense of we've been through, or we will go through some challenges. We'll go through hard times and good times. And I feel like we'll survive. I feel like it's okay, that we will get through it together, is how the feeling. Like, I just don't feel like I'm alone in the world anymore, is how I feel. And that's nice. When you feel like you found your true partner, they do give you that sense of security. Like, I'm not alone in the world anymore. And maybe you waited patiently for this. I have a 2 of Pentacles. I have a World. We're opening up to something amazing. And I have a 6 of Wands. Gorgeous. I feel like I'm not alone in the world anymore. And maybe we're going into the next phase of this connection. Maybe it's going into a deeper phase now. Maybe it's going into, we just feel more and more committed to each other. We feel more and more in alignment with each other. We have gotten through some of the hard times. We've been honest with each other and we've been open with each other and we've pushed through, is how I feel. And maybe at the same time, we've also worked through fears, that one of us who has the potential to be a runner in their past, that we've worked through that there's nothing to be afraid of in this connection. There's no reason for you to run because this is a really happy connection. You're content here with me. You're safe. You're grounded. So I do feel that. I do feel like we've worked through some of those fears of maybe somebody being honest with you, saying every relationship I've ever been in, when I got real, I walked away. And then this time they're sticking to it. They're staying, holding course. They're not giving up. They're working through their fears. They're talking things through. They don't want to run, Spirit just said. They really don't want to run. They want to see what it feels like to stay put and to enjoy a true connection because they love you. Aw, I love you. Stay forever. The honesty is, you know each other so well, right? You know each other so well. And it is a little bit of, I'm going to fight for this. It is a little bit of a, I'm not ever going to give up on you. And they don't want to give up on themselves either, because you could be the best thing that's ever happened to them. And they know it. And maybe their family and friends are telling them that, you know what, you got a good thing. You have a good person. This person really loves you for who you are. So a little bit of they want to prove to themselves that they can be in a healthy, happy, successful relationship and not run when it gets hard or run when they get scared. So that, I feel like that's a huge step for them, a big step for them. You intimidate me. Maybe there's times where they get overwhelmed. That's okay. But I feel we are fated to be together. Absolutely, twin flames. It's a contract before we come here. We will find each other again in this lifetime. I'm finally going to put you first. I'm not going to put myself first. I'm not going to be selfish. I'm going to make decisions that affect you. I'm going to think about how it would affect us, our future, what would happen in our relationship if I made a certain decision. So maybe they're thinking very clearly. I know what I want, and that's you. I love this card. I want somebody to want me, right? I want somebody to feel like that we have been meant to be together. And now I know what I want. They've made up their mind. They're not going anywhere. They're in it for the long run. They're facing their fears. They're facing their insecurities. They're willing to be vulnerable. All the things we need. And then I keep dreaming about us, dreaming about a future, our happiness. Thank you for being there for me. Maybe you're the first person that's really stuck by their side. Really allow them to go through this emotion, the emotions that they needed to go to be at the place that they are today. So that's important. I feel you're my soulmate. So yeah, twin flames are a soul connection for sure. My feelings are deeper than they seem. Maybe they've never felt this way before. Never been this connected to anybody. Never felt this deep for anybody. Beautiful. And no one compares to you. That's for sure, Gemini. Nobody's going to compare to you. Now that they found you, you're it. This is only going to get better. This is only going to get better. This person is identifying their feelings. This person has been working on their feelings. They're trying to express their feelings. They are working really hard at not staying in this connection and working in this connection. So it's all good news. It's all really, really good news. And then it's this overall kind of bubble of dreams really do come true. Our dreams will come true. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button. Thank you always, my Geminis, for your love and support, your comments. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, you can go to my website, KathyMamolen, psychicmedium.com.